I've seen a huge growth as well in the past, let's say, I think 5 to 6 years in the fitness industry around here in the UAE is growing. It's growing, and it's growing really quick because you've got people from the outside and it's coming in, right? And sharing their knowledge and their experience for us to flourish as well as people, or even locals around here to understand. I think in UAE, what is missing is is education. I think knowledge plays a really, really important part. A lot
That's
of
why we
people,
have you here on
yeah,
the podcast.
I'm hoping to make a difference, and that's what it is. Like I'm super grateful for this podcast, and I
Yeah.
think you're doing a fantastic job giving
Thank
that
you.
awareness and telling everybody what are the myths and what is the real talk and what you should be doing. You're literally giving them answers on a golden platter, doing it that way. I think with the education that it needs to slowly shift off from being a money-making industry in the fitness industry, where it needs to slowly switch into, instead of getting your PT certificate in like 2 3 days, you know what I'm trying to say, which plays a huge part into someone being like, yep, I got the certificate, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let's squat 60 kilos as a warm-up. Well, hang on a minute, where'd you get that from? It needs to change from that money-making machine into actual like education programs, workshops, where it's not just all about PT certifications. No, you need to go out there, bring out like guests from abroad, study, for example, have bachelor's degree around here for sports science in different universities, which we lack of as well. Needs to be more awareness, more workshops that's happening around here where you get recognized for it. So you get that maybe recognition that you've done this and this and this, you've done this and this and that. And that's the difference between, I think, in Europe. In Europe, like for example, London, which is, I think it's ahead of its fitness industry. Everybody's doing really well. Everybody knows what they're talking about. They've got different universities that's got bachelor's degree program in sports science or whatever sports it may be. That's over here. I think that's what needs to change a little bit. I'm hoping you and I can make a difference, hopefully, even if it's that one person like we was talking about. Yeah, I think that's what's lacking over here.
Amazing. Marwan, I can talk to you all day long, and we've not
Likewise.
spoken about recovery, and there are so many things. Probably we'll have a chat later about this, but we're coming to an end to the podcast.